Hey Shep, it's Super Macho Jedi Knight coming back at you. We've completed our first phase of the Indomitus Coast to Coast Challenge, and guess fucking what, baby? I won. Oh! I really, honestly did not think it would. I saw some really cool shit that Andrew did with his stuff, and I really appreciated all the effort he put into it. And so, oh, it's 7:30. That's my alarm. And Mini Apothecary, I can pronounce that right, Andrew. Mini Apothecary from the UK judged us and found him wanting. I'm just being lighthearted. I'm not fucking with you. I'm totally fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. So the next phase, as you remember or don't, be it as it may, was these wondrous 5 speed-built Necron warriors. Oh, and as you can see, my time is not exactly the way I want it. I ran into some major difficulties with the arms because I just kind of went freestyle on it. And I was like, oh, an arm's an arm's an arm. But it turns out that there are hyper-specific arms for hyper-specific chests, and virtually none of them are fucking interchangeable. So, but I got it worked out. I'm ready to rock. I got clean brushes. I got clean water. I got all the paint I'm going to need today, all in one batch. What I got is some Tesseract Glow. I got me some regular lead belcher. I got me some Necron Compound dry brushing. And my secret weapon for the weapons, some Metal Color by Vallejo. It's an airbrush color, but it goes on a lot better than anything else. This is Aluminio Satin. It's semi-matte aluminum. So, having established all that, let's start the timer and start painting. Boom, bitch, here I go. Right, so I need my lead belcher. I need my big area brush. I got a brand spanking new setup on the wet palette there. I got my hair dryer ready to go to speed this up. I'm hoping I can get as far as the weapon glow before I feel like giving up. So, let's just take a dab of this. Put it right on here. Oh, there's too much water in there. That's going to end up loose. It's a good thing I got another thing of lead belcher. I still haven't found a pin to fix that stupid airbrush. I should just buy another one, man. I inherited that one, so it's not exactly I don't know, it's going on just fine. Yeah, I spent so much time ripping these back apart that I did not pay attention to how these things were created, man. I did not pay attention to virtually anything about this. I went and pulled my dad's philosophy there. The instructions are only to tell you what you're doing wrong. Guess what, Pap? They told me I was doing plenty wrong, boy, howdy. The great thing about these Necron warriors is just about everything is the same goddamn color. So, I'm hoping I can get away with 5 minutes per layer on each of these. The handles will have to be detailed black, but that's no big deal. That won't take but a second. God, these things are delicate, man. I feel like I'm going to break it any second. Good. Right, next up on The Price is Right. So I'm goofing off today because I didn't feel great. So my mom was going to have surgery today, but they canceled that because some ridiculous clerk didn't make the right appointments at the right time. So I took the day off anyway because my neck is still fucking killing me. But yeah, I've been goofing off all bloody day. And eventually I got to goofing off on YouTube, which, you know, like you do. And I came across baby metal, and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't listened to any baby metal in a long time. Queued one up, started listening to it, started seeing all these recommendations for Japanese girl metal. So naturally, being me, and if you know me, you're like, yeah, that's fucking age. I said, Japanese metal? Japanese? Girls? Metal? Let me in on that. And I found 3 more bands that I really dig. Although, I think the gimmick on them, I don't know how long it can last. Andrew, you should look up Bandmade. That's what it is. Band-Made. It's fucking kooky. It's so good though. So much metal to it. I don't think you're a huge metal fan, but it could intrigue you. At very least, you get to see Japanese chicks in maid outfits. It's a specific kink, but it's no more shameful than anybody else's. Alright, I'll re-examine that one because I think my eyes are fooling me here. His lead belcher's almost empty. But I only need it for 2 more. So yeah, I kind of went overboard on this. That's a bit much. And for a lot of this is the second coat, so that's just fine. I got plans for these guys, boy howdy. You're gonna see. This is gonna be tabletop, but it's gonna be really cool. No, I haven't put the heads on yet. What? That doesn't look right. He looks good. I wasn't supposed to do it, but I bought the NECRONS codex today. There's some fascinating stuff in there. I knew virtually all of it, but the lore about the Silent King and a bunch of other things is really cool. I think that looks okay. Alright. clean this off, fire up the old hair dryer. Is this still transmitting? Yeah, okay. That'll do for now. Right. Get ready for a little noise, guys, but you'll be alright. Naturally, I'm going to do the heads last, like always. I'm still debating in my head whether to do a quick Nuln Oil wash or to just do bits and bobs with the Tamiya. Actually, for speed's sake, I've decided I'm just going to do a wash. Oh, I missed that. Damn it. Well, that's probably black anyway. Remember, this is only tabletop standard. We ain't got to get fucking nutsy on this one. So forgive that when you judge it. Alright, time for some Nuln Oil. What little Nuln Oil I have left, because being me, I spilled it. Ah, there it is. Not much left. Ugh. God. This will probably just do it. So who's here? I see 2 viewers, but nobody said anything yet. Anybody? Anybody? Want to talk? Want to yap? What's going on? What's shaking? What's your life like? What's going on? Well, that part really doesn't matter. Alright, so they'll get blow dried in a little bit, just the same. I like how their calves are just gigantic ass, like, bobs of metal, and then these spindly ass things. It's like, you've been running around in heels, haven't you, baby? Oh yeah, yeah, I got plenty, but man, I don't like being dumb enough to run out of shit, because I knocked it on the table. Oh man, I missed that burr. Never ends. Never ends. I swear to God, I'm going to break every last one of these. They're so delicate. And that's all for the Nuln Oil. I will not spill that again. Thank you very much. Right. Clean you up. Right, that's out of the way. Bam. Now that I've figured out the arms, the only thing I'm really worried about is the basing. Oh, one more. Oops. All right. Next step. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Hey. Aw, I lost somebody? That's lame. I mean, how much do you want out of a fucking fat guy? Can't do everything. It's not like I got the space to put in a fucking hot tub and be in a bikini and get 10,000 followers a day for just sitting there looking hot. It may sound like I'm begrudging these women this opportunity to make dough. And in a very small and petty way, I totally am. So I worked my entire life constantly and as you can see, I did not win the genetic lottery. But if they can make dough at it, I'm not going to begrudge him too badly, but, I mean, at least put on a show. Don't just sit there yapping. I mean, I'm very poor at being funny, but at least I'm trying to do that. That worked out okay. Actually, I need a much tinier one for what I want now. Oh, wait, which one am I putting this shit in? I don't want to use my good one. Maybe I'll use this new experimental one I just bought. Maybe that's too big too. Oh man, I threw away all my tiny shitty ones. Nope, there's one. So how's this new angle looking? Is that any better for you? I can't figure out how to get more light in there. Actually, this might be a bit of an advanced effect. I don't know if this really counts as tabletop level anymore. But I am going to forego a lot of details I would like to do. So I guess you can't really call it parade ready if you're skipping stuff you would do otherwise to make a fine art piece. A fine art piece like my Marines. Ha ha ha. Man, nobody wants to talk today. What's going on? I'm gone for a couple of days because of being poor at this, but can't really get in there, Andy. Sorry about being quiet. I'm trying to concentrate just the littlest bit. I think that'll do. This paint has a very high metal pigment factor. Also dries super quickly on the brush. That fucking neighbor, man. Every day I hear him putting out the recycling, and there's like 60 bottles in it. And I know the sound of beer bottles when I hear them. I've dumped so many thousands of beer bottles. I know he's drinking a lot. And it's nearly every goddamn day.
I like a tipple, man. I will drink. Will I drink that goddamn much? Not if I want to live. Reminds me of that scene in Blazing Saddles. Man, if a man drink like that and he don't eat, he is going to die. When? This is the neighbor that does the power equipment all goddamn weekend. And it's Thursday, so guess what he's doing here? He's getting ready. He came by to have a few drinks and start doing his bullshit yard work in the morning. You watch. That's everything? That's everything. Did I get everything here? Yes. I was going to start using bigger brushes with just tinier points, but I saw in a video that you should try to avoid using metallic paints on your good brushes, because the pigment chips will eventually cut the bristles. Now, how accurate that is, I haven't got the slightest idea. That may be complete supposition. It may be something the guy made up on his own to make a YouTube video. But you know what? These things are expensive enough that I just do not want to find out. So, I'm using this cheapo, tiny ass one. Even though Duncan Rhodes' advice is use a bigger brush than you think you need. Alright, does that go? Oh, nope, I missed the ribs. Remember to smash that like button. One day I'll get noticed. I'll never make any money because I say fuck too much. But I might get noticed and change my tune if I ever get enough followers to make a difference. I mean, I could stop saying fuck in the first 30 seconds of the video. I can do that. Before I started, all your base are belong to us was an answer on fucking Jeopardy, of all places. Can you believe that? And so, having that now in my head, I quite naturally had to turn it on. And I jammed out a little bit to all your base are belong to us. Can you imagine that? When was the last time you looked at that? If you're sufficiently young, you may not even know what the fuck it is. Oh, I should mention that I joined a new over 30 Twitch squad. That was interesting. Talked old computers and old games for a while. Alright, that's 5 at tabletop. Well, that's 5 in this stage. That's sufficient. Where the fuck is everybody tonight? I guess I just didn't make a sufficient stink about it on Twitter. Because nobody pays attention to me on Twitter. I'm the most obscure Twitter personality with 1,000 followers you ever seen. Every day that number goes down just a little bit, and I go to
who unfollowed me. And it almost always turns out to be, this account was suspended or deleted. Oh, really? Okay, so more bots getting caught that have been hanging around for God knows how many years. Okay, we're going to dry these off. Actually, you know, I'm going to use Tesseract Glow for the weapon. But I'm going to go back to my proprietary mixture for the eyeballs. Oh, not just the eyeballs. The eyeballs and the power conduits. You know, there's actually a great comfort in this level of obscurity. Because I can say any goddamn thing I want. Nobody notices. Nobody cares. Nobody wonders who the hell I am. Because nobody ever sees me. Alright, that's probably sufficient. Right. Tesseract Glow it is. This might need a little precision. Wait, where's my midline? Oh no! I'm missing a brush. Where's my red midline? There it is. I call it a midline because it's not expensive. This is technically a technical paint, but really, it's contrast. Okay, that's not really getting the effect I wanted. I should have used white rather than that Vallejo aluminum. That'll have to do. You guys been reading anything lately?
I mean, I've been reading a book new to me, but it's been out for a few years, called Zone 1. It's a zombie book, but it's an after zombie book, if you follow me. There's the apocalypse has happened and they're rebuilding. And it follows this one guy in his attempt to figure out his life in the middle of figuring out everybody else's life, in the middle of figuring out how to survive cleaning up the island of Manhattan as a civilian adjunct to the army. That's a lot brighter than the last one. Why is that so much brighter? And just so you know, Andrew, the secret to my glowing eyes is have it more watery than you think you should.
And then part of it ends up like a glaze, so not so much a straight standard paint. Ah, still just one motherfucker. Me.
I already learned something interesting in the codex today, because I wasn't really looking at the manual that came with the box set. The Gauss Reapers, which I got here, the double-barreled ones, and the Gauss Flayers have different ranges and fire rates.
So, out of the 20 in this box, I'll eventually
be doing 10 and 10, and then I can have 5 guys going up if they can, while they're being covered at longer range by the flares. And then when somebody comes to get them, they can cut loose at 18 inches, rather 12 inches, with the Reaper and keep their objective. While the flare also hits them. I really got to put batteries in this thing again. It's all very dark in here.
I can barely see, Andy.
Hey, Kism, how are you? Tasted a flare? Like a road flare? I can't say that I have. What made you taste a flare?
Did you mistake it for a hot dog? And actually, Andrew, with this Tesseract glow, you can get just a little bit sloppy, and it bleeds over, and it looks pretty good later. It's a teeny bit brighter than I really want, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Alright, that is 5 at the next stage. It was an MRE kit. Oh! A flare? In an MRE kit? They make them different now. 25 years ago, they didn't bother with flares. When I left, the MREs were pretty shit, really. It's not really very clean. Then again, now that I think of it, if you were cosplaying a Marine, they're the kind of people that would, in fact, eat flares. So, good on you. You done well. That was brilliant of me. Alright, let's dry these guys off again. Sorry for the noise. Stick with me. Right, now I'm going to do some dry brushing with the slightly lighter than Lead Belcher Necron compound. So I'm going to find a shitty one here. Yep, okay, that'll do. Get tissue here. Kism, I don't know if you noticed, but I won the first phase of the challenge. My Space Marines were voted top. Oh man. Is this supposed to be like this? I only used it once before. I don't remember it being this. I don't remember it being like this. I wonder if it dried out. I had it tight. I had it what I believed to be tight. Oh man, are you never here for us, man? The whole point of this is that my pal Andrew and I are challenging each other's hobby making abilities by building the entire Indomitus set bit by bit, squad by squad, as a challenge. We recruited a judge, and we did our final presentation of the intercessor squads.
I've mentioned this, you know.
I don't think this is happening. That's not really happening.
Is this stuff supposed to be like? I don't think this is supposed to be like this. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I don't know, but
I don't feel like this is actually doing anything. That's better.
Good enough, I guess. It's a lot dry, actually. It's kind of spongy, really.
I have no idea if it's supposed to be like this or not. The last time I used it was more than a year ago, but I mean, it was closed. It was sealed. Yeah.
Dry. It says dry.
Says dry.
But I mean, really, it's like old pudding. It's got the consistency of old chocolate pudding. You know, it's got that skin on it, and then it has a lot of give, and then it.
Oh, alright.
Great. Alright. If that's how it is, then I will go with that. That is just fine. I just did not know. I haven't made Necrons in a year.
So earlier I was yapping about books I was reading. You reading anything interesting lately?
Oh, I did miss something. Haha. Well, I'm almost done with this batch right now.
No, that looked actually that part looked really nice. It's going to take a lot of effort to clean this brush. It's a good thing it's a dry brush.
Yeah, I felt like crap, so I kind of treated myself, and I went out and got a few comic books. Got a new long box because I'm out of long boxes again. 26 of these goddamn things, and I'm still out of space.
Alright. Much shinier than it was. Don't read much, not enough time. That's a shame. Reading's amazing. I love it. For a long time I had given it up there. I was almost exclusively nothing but comic books, but I gave up the video games that did that, you know. There's so many video games that are 100% time sinks. Like WoW. Oh my god, you can't be an adult and play WoW with any kind of, frequency. Because it takes fucking forever to do anything in that game. I did miss something on these. Yeah, I totally missed.
Totally missed the weapon tips, the barrel tips. But this is only tabletop level anyway, so technically speaking, as long as it's not bare and primed, anything I say is tabletop level. So anyway, we're doing the Necrons for speed. See how fast we can get a decent looking product accomplished. As you can see from the timer, if this was a normal build, this would be no big deal. But I did fuck up the other day. I had such a hard time determining what in the hell the arms were doing. And I actually rage quit the stream. My mom called in the middle of it, and I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to just fucking stop. How's this camera look? I know it's always dim, but do you get a better view of what I'm actually doing on that side for once? Because I'm always concerned about that. All right. Now, okay, what should be next? The okay, those are the only ones that aren't in color. Thanks a lot, asshole. Ah, yes, the power conduits. Good. Good, good, good. I know exactly what I'll use for the power conduits. Andrew must be doing homework. He'd normally say something by now. If you get some time, follow Pick by Andrew. 100 hours. Oh my god. I mean, in the restaurant, I used to do 36-hour weekends, but that's still not 100 hours. Jeezly crow, dude. Well, I don't know where you live, so I don't know if that's amazing or horrifying. It's kind of hard to say. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can actually get to the backside this time. Okay, that's... Oh, yeah, okay. Might have to do another coat with that. Ew, 400, ew. Yeah, but $1,400 a month in Connecticut is very different than $1,400 a month in, South Carolina. So, personally, I would never live in South Carolina, no matter what you fucking paid me, because I got no time for goddamn rednecks and KKK members. I spent my time in the South, and I wasn't happy about it. You know, if you're from South Carolina, then I apologize, but that's my experience. Wait, did I do this right? Yes, I did that right. I'm such a dummy. Gotcha. Well, at least it ain't Detroit. I used to live there, and boy, howdy. Still got a lot of family that way, and I never want to go back to that state if I can possibly help it, honestly. All right. That part's looking good. Oh, yeah? Excellent. Okay, I won't say excellent, but oh, cool. We lived in Roseville, Ferndale, East Detroit, which I guess is now East Point. And then also just straight up Detroit proper.
It was the suxer.
Where's my almost empty Abaddon Black? There it is. Really? Well, I guess you got equity anyway. I mean, I don't know what the market's like over there, but I know it ain't great. I mean, my family's constantly complaining about how there ain't enough dough for anything. Of course, I don't think they're exactly fucking Harvard lawyers either. Actually, I don't know what any of them do for a... What, at auctions? That... fixer-uppers, like abandoned, crack houses. Well, hold on to them, because everything turns around eventually, so. As long as some passel of assholes doesn't start squatting in them and ruin it for you.
Oh, that's new.
As long as it keeps them out of the Michigan winter. I did not like the winter of 1983, boy. Woof! When I lived back there, they were allowed to turn your electricity off in winter. I don't know if they've gotten a law against that by now or what, but... Oh, I've been forgetting the handles. Damn it. That's what I get for yapping.
Alright, we'll go back and do the handles now.
Alright, did I get everybody? No, I didn't get this handle yet. Oh, man. Right. Oh, that's why it's... Alright, now it's too wet. Damn it. Alright, get these handles done. Shit. I got obsessed with missing the handles, and now I'm missing the other power conduit. Great. So where are these things? Are they downtown? Are they down Gratiot? Down by 7, 8 Mile maybe? Oh, that one. I did do that one. Ah, this is the one I missed. Because when we were in Detroit proper, we were on a street right off Gratiot, just after like 7 1/2. Was it 7? I don't know. This is 37 years ago. Ah, auction. Yep, there you go. $37. 38. Oh my God. 38 years ago. Ugh. All right. So I got the power conduits done. I got the glowy glows done. I got the dry brush highlights done. I think I'm going to glue the heads on and call it a night and think about how to base them, because I'm going to need some help with that. Damn, man, what? The locations? We were very poor. We had to live wherever the fuck we could. Oh, yes. Well, I mean, I'm 50. Well, I'll be 50 at the end of summer, so. Don't really act much like a 50-year-old, do I? Oh, well, that's definitely not the right head for that body. And neither's that. Okay. That's not going to fit. Alright, this is insanely irritating. Shit, none of these heads are the right heads. Yes, that was much, much, much before the 90s. Wait, all the pegs on these things are exactly the same. Oh wait, that... Nope, this one's a little smaller. There we go. Perfecto. There was indeed a time before the 90s, baby. How do you think we got Fantastic Four #1? Get the fuck out of here. Was this molded badly? This thing's got 4 fucking eyes. Get the fuck in there. This may not be the right head for that. Nah. Ah, come on, man. Great, where'd the head go?
Hello? I'd like some head, please.
Excuse me. What? Which movie? Oh, no. Yeah, it wasn't a great flick, but I was... I was talking about the comic itself, baby. Alright, that one ain't no good neither. Where is the right head for this? Man, I'm gonna have to put this on with a fucking pair of pliers.
I'm fairly certain Disney does, in fact, know about Stan Lee's contribution in 1961. Pretty sure. I've been reading those, actually. I got, a few years ago, I was gifted this set of DVDs that Marvel authorized that had PDFs of 40 years worth of issues. 500 plus issues. And I got a bunch of those, actually. They did those for Iron Man, for X-Men, for Spider-Man, for Captain America, for they even did one for Star Trek, although that wasn't a Marvel one. And oh, and Avengers too. Who wants to be more sciencey? Nobody wants to be more sciencey. I mean, I kinda do, but I have accepted comic book science being what it is. I mean, for Christ's sake, I've read Dan Slott. Excellent. One more and I have successfully had head. Ah, yes. Don't even need to glue them. Ha ha. Right. I'll paint these and then I'll go figure out the bases. I have an idea, but I really don't know what I want to do. Which moment in Spawn? He's got 300 plus issues. There must have been more than one really amazing moment. Was it early? Was it still 90s? Was it the moment that Batman put the Batarang right in him? Oh, wow. My chatbot, for some bizarre reason, well, the chatbot, not my chatbot, didn't like the word black in there. Oh no, it didn't like the word clan. I guess. Oh yeah, I turned the clan leader black guy. I remember that. That's the kind of thing you can do when you have the power of Satan himself and the Malebolgia. That is the absolute definition of poetic justice. Oh, wait, I didn't get the back of the head, did I? That's what I get for thinking about comics instead of painting. Well, that really didn't work. There we go. That gave him a little bit of battle damage right there. Well, I mean, there's got to be somebody that agrees with you. They can't all be like, no, man, that's not true, man. Problem is, there's so many comics over so many years. There's no way to really be certain what the most amazing thing is. I mean, I still can't think of one. I've been thinking of greatest moment in comics since you said that, and I still can't think of one. And I've been reading for 38 years. I've got 28 long boxes. 29 actually, because I just bought another one today. All right, that's excellent.
You know, Comixology, this website and app for tablets and stuff, has this unlimited program. It's only like $7 a month. They'll let you borrow it, and then you read it, and then you give it back, and then you can borrow another one. But they do it over like you can borrow like 50 at a time. Do I need this? You know what? I'll combine them. Get a bit of a different glow here. Great thing about the Comixology, though, you can read that shit in the bathroom on your tablet. You don't need a whole lot of time. 22 pages for many comics is virtually nothing. No, that'll do. I like it. I like this. I like this session. I'm doing well, I feel. In the shower. Do they make Cintiqs waterproof? This is great. This was a good mix. I've done well for myself. Ah, haha. Very smart. One time I took a bath and I put it I just put it in saran wrap. Still dangerous, but less so, you know? All right. I am very happy with tonight's progress. My back is starting to killing me and I gotta pee, so I'm going to call this one a night. Glad you came by. If you're on Instagram, oh yeah, you are. Remember to follow hashtag IC2C, and you'll Indomitus Coast to Coast Challenge, and you will see what Andrew and I have been competing about and what I won. So, yeah, keeps me clean, but it's nasty. Alright, let's close all this shit up. Brushes are all pretty clean. We'll worry about them later. Yes, it's iron. Woo woo. Alright, that's clean, that's put away, that's clean, that's put away. I think really the only thing I got left to do is base them. But I really got to figure that out, because you really want to do something different. You don't want to do just flat old dirt the whole time. I don't have any technical paints or anything like that. I think I want to go out to the garage and use this kind of metallic, kind of clothy thing that used to go in front of a pair of speakers, and maybe dry brush some shit onto that. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to go cut that thing up later and do some experiments and see what's what. But having established all that, the only thing I left, I feel, is to have a good night. So, thanks for coming by. Don't forget to like and follow everything. Hit smash, hit like, do that, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And have a good night. See ya.